This is the second game for Ruud van Nistelrooy. It is Manchester United versus Chelsea, and it is a 1-0 draw. In my opinion, this is a look of we dropped 2 points, then we gained a point, and Chelsea lost or gained a point for Chelsea. Now, why do I say this? I say this because this game was very, very lackluster. The quality of attack was so lackluster in both teams, to be honest. Of course, Chelsea coming into these games were favourites. They were flying, destroying teams as they move forward. It was truly a fear. And me watching this game and seeing Chelsea on the schedule, I was afraid. I was like, this is going to be a tough day. It's going to be a tough day at the office. However, Ruud van Nistelrooy set up Manchester United in a way that we knew that we were going to sit back. We knew that we were going to defend. We knew that we needed to hit them on a counter and we needed to steal this game. And everything worked to plan because our defense was enormous. Our defense did their job. It was a defensive. I don't want to say masterclass because we actually allowed the goal, but it was a defensive game. It was a game where you saw the defense outshine the offense. It was a game where you saw Matthijs de Ligt bomb rush every single thing. Mazaroui being able to cover his flank, being able to cover his positions, being able to put people in his pockets when they came to his wing. Diego Dalot doing his job. Martinez also doing the job. I also have to say that tackle for Martinez, he needs to be a little careful because I'm sure that they have started targeting him. I am sure about it that they have started looking at Martinez's tackle. So he needs to be a little bit more careful with that because another day, a bad referee or a referee that is angered could absolutely give that a red card. However, this is my point. I have to go into this. Ruben Amorim has a job on his hands. He has a job on his hands because Eric Ten Hag left him with a team that is defensively sound. We have cover in defense with the likes of Euro yet to come back, Matthijs de Ligt, Diego Dalot, Luke Shaw, Malacia, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, Matthias de Ligt. We have defensive cover. We have a good defensive team. However, our midfield and our attack is where things go awry because Manchester United today could not connect the defense with our attack. And I know the setup that we played was a setup with two pivot central defensive midfielders, which I am never the happiest with because it just shows us that we are going to sit back in the mid block or in a low block. However, those midfielders are also good enough, especially Casemiro, to be able to connect that midfield or that defense with the attack. And we just couldn't do it today. We were bereft of any attacking prowess. It just did not happen. It did not happen for Rasmus Højlund in the first half. He got turned, bullied. When he held up the play, he was not able to turn around. And of course, the referees did not protect him. The referees allowed the games goes to go, and sometimes I'm a little bit okay with that because it's a game of physicality. It's not a game that you sit and wait for people and then any touch you get, you fall down. Rasmus needs to do better in able to stay on his feet to be strong enough to bring his team forward. He needs to do better at that. And most especially, he needs to be as hungry as I've seen him be in the past. He needs to be as hungry to get back into the 18-yard box to score. When he builds up, he needs to be everywhere the ball is in the 18-yard box. And we haven't seen that yet. The truth about this is Manchester United have a problem in the attacking phase because when Rasmus was leaving and we had to bring Xerxes in, I had no feeling that Xerxes was going to do any different. There was nothing in the game that made me believe, okay, Xerxes is going to come in here and we are going to get a goal. Funny enough, we had a lot of chances at the end of that game there. However, no belief, no trust that that game was going to become 2-1 to Manchester United just because of how lackluster and the quality of our attack is so lacking. That's the problem. That is what I am saying Ruben Amorim would have to attack, would have to correct, would have to touch on if we are going to get top four this season, if we are going to win trophies this season. That is one thing that in the international break he needs to figure out. And of course, he's going to have a January transfer, and he has already said he's not going to take any sporting player in January. However, Ruben, I think you might have to lie. You might have to lie because we need the proficiency and the efficiency of Jokeres. We need, and I'm not saying you need to get Jokeres, but we need a striker. We need somebody that can give us consistently 20 goals a season. We need somebody that is going to be able to lead these players because Rasmus Højlund is 21 years, Xerxes is 23. They are not on the top of their game yet. They are not ready to be leading the line for Manchester United. Manchester United used to have the likes of York, the likes of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer on the bench. The quality of Van Nistelrooy, the quality of Manchester United strikers were always devastating to see. You're taking out York and you're bringing Sheringham. You're taking out Tevez and you're bringing taking out Rooney and you're bringing Tevez. That was the quality of our striking force. And I know that Rasmus is a striker. I know that Joshua Zirkzee is a good player, but we need somebody that would put the fear of God into defenses, into defenders while they play against Manchester United. That is what we need. We absolutely need that. Because today, watching this game, even though I was in church watching the game on my phone, which I shouldn't be doing, but man, I was falling asleep. Man, I was falling asleep. It was just back and forth, back and forth. But we get to counter attack, and the counter attack will result to absolutely nothing. We need a lot of help. This team has a lot of ways to go before we can start challenging for the title. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.